Hello there, this is Lame Old Ben. Here's Alan Wake some more. Gonna try to continue the game and see if it'll actually play. I had tried playing it earlier last night before I went to sleep and...
Honey, I'm home.
Back here, sweetie. How was it?
Worst weather I've ever seen.
You should put some coffee on. It'll warm you up.
Hey, handsome.
This
is going to be a long night, but these shots are turning out great.
I guess you're gonna need that coffee then.
Oh,
I'll
that
put
would
it on.
be camera film, a 35mm camera, I think, probably. Well, that's at least what was common in the 90s. I don't know. This is supposed to be set in the 2000s. And I don't know if I picked up the manuscript. I mean, I know I did last time, but it doesn't count apparently unless you do that now. So, function F5. So here's the things from this one anyway.
It's true what they say about the fall and the sudden stop at the end. I'd lain here in the snow while the lurid chain of scenes that had led me here kept playing in my head. A rerun of my own private snuff movie. A memory of my corpse. Alone at my own wake. Thinking in metaphors again. The femme fatale was gone. Only a sour taste remained of the kiss that killed me.
Aw, they're doomed already. Here's the sudden stop.
This was a late goodbye. 13 years after I'd gotten my revenge, it had finally caught up with me. It had been a long time to bear the pain. My blood painted the snow red. A gruesome slushy dissolved all the scattered painkillers and leisurely dripped down to the sewer, mingling with the bile of the city, becoming one with it. I can see them now. My wife and my baby. Honey, I'm home.
Make us whole. Anyway. Onward to the joy of trying to play the game. Oh, and here's this here. His book collection, which is apparently The Fall of Casey, The Things That I Want, Alex Casey, What I Can't Forget, Return to Sender. Which is what the publishers did. E to exit, right, okay. So there's his writing room. Mine, unfortunately, is with my computer gaming setup, which makes it difficult to focus on anything apart from gaming. So, oh, there is a space over here. Let's keep looking and see if we can find anything. There's a tub, there's a pill cabinet that only has one thing of pills. Hopefully it's not Risperdal, that sucks. But yeah. Let's see what's here. Alright. What? Wait, what else was here? Okay. It's a laundry room. Nope. Oh, here's bedroom. And we can listen to the radio, maybe?
The continuing freezing rain and heavy snowfall have necessitated a winter storm warning in the entire tri-state area. People are advised to stay indoors, as many roadways are already closed, and city officials are not expecting snow crews to keep up with the weather. We're now on the third day of the blizzard. The weather is not expected to clear up anytime soon.
In a dark closet of doom. Let's get out of there before something shows up. And we don't have a light or an entropy device. Come on, move it there. Alright. And she wants me to put coffee on, so I will do that after I'm done looking around. But, yeah, let's see. Snow White, or the Snowy Hills. Okay, not Snow White. And let's see here. Relieve and change. I don't know. There's titles there. I don't know if any of them are real books or what are they, or what they are. Anyway, I'm tired. Still sort of waking up. I was trying to go back to sleep for a bit because it's way too soon.
Coffee's on.
Yay.
Great, thanks. I'll need it if I'm gonna finish this by tomorrow.
Yeah, this is sort of like that meme with the homeowners, or what is the thing where they're doing all that stuff, and one's like a hamster wrangler and the other's something else silly as well.
Oh, hey, I just finished those cover mock-ups. They're on your desk. Tell me what you think.
No kidding. I didn't think you'd get them done this quickly.
Alrighty. So, here we go.
These look really good.
Oh, sure, until Barry gets his hands on them. Which, by the way, will happen over my dead body.
Oh,
The
that's-
last time was the last time. Oh, and
Sound-
speaking of Barry, he called.
Alan? Alan, please check the fuse box.
I'm right here. I'm on it, honey.
Please hurry.
Fuse box looks to be somewhere. Oh, there it is.
Honey,
Okay.
it's a power outage. I've got the flashlight.
Okay. Hi.
You okay?
I'm sorry. It just really spooked me.
Don't worry. We'll just break out the candles.
I know it's stupid, but it's just... Especially when I'm not prepared for it, you know? It gets to me.
I love you.
Tell me a story, writer.
Okay. I used to have these nightmares when I was a kid. The dark really spooked me, too. When it got really bad, my mom gave me this old light switch. She called it the clicker.
The clicker, huh?
Yeah. If I ever got scared of the dark, I could just flip the switch and a magic light would scare the monsters away.
Oh, sure.
Here it is.
Alan.
Maybe it'll help you, too.
Yeah, nice story, writer boy. You made that up right now, didn't you?
No. Seriously.
I love you, even if you are a liar. Thanks for this.
Forgot to talk during the cutscene, so some random person on the other side of the planet's gonna try to claim it just because it's also in their gameplay. So that's always fun.
How do you feel, Mr. Wake? Any nausea, disorientation, anything like that? Mr. Wake, how are you feeling?
Oh yeah, that was supposed to be New York 3 years ago. So
I'm okay. My head's fine.
it didn't
I had to
say
lie
that
about my
because I
headache and
had
memory
started
loss.
playing it
He'd send me to a
yesterday.
hospital for tests. I couldn't leave without Alice.
Somehow though, 98% of my
I
computer's
don't think
memory
you have a
was
concussion,
taken up
but
by other
you've
crap.
obviously been through quite a
So I had
shock.
to restart.
You should take it easy for a couple of days.
Thanks.
Well then, Mr. Wake, we're done here.
Yay.
If the pain gets any worse or you experience any other symptoms, you should come see me. I'll let you get on with it then. Sarah, Sheriff Breaker, is waiting for you. She's very good at her job. I'm sure she can locate your wife in no time.
Very good at her job. At eating donuts. Okay. Anyway, onward to the joy of talking to someone who could put you away for saying the wrong words at any given moment.
Thank you for testing the lights, Miss Weaver. Everything seems to be fine.
I don't have the luxury of being complacent, Deputy Grant. The bulbs will need changing soon. You can't change them in the dark.
Unless that's an
be
LED
sure to take care
lantern,
of it,
she's
Miss
going
Weaver.
to be
Have a
extra
nice day
crispy
now.
there because
Very
that kind
good.
of lantern, if it's a
I'll come
kerosene
back
one, is
later on to
quite
remind
warm.
you, just in case.
It's hopefully LED though.
Mr. Wake, the sheriff is waiting for you in her office down the corridor.
Why should I care? I'm gonna go back
That was
here.
Cynthia Weaver. I guess you can call her the town eccentric. She used to be the editor of the local newspaper, but she's focused on, other things these days.
She'd fit right in where I come from.
As you can see, she's a little obsessed with maintaining the light bulbs of the whole town, refuses to step on shadows, things like that.
Yeah, it's Mulligan here. I'm at Stucky's gas station with Thornton. There's no sign of him. Over.
Wait. Yeah, this is Thornton. Look, we've located the brake float. It's here. That's some good news, right? Stucky was supposed to be driving it at the rehearsal today. Over.
Oh, give me that. Mulligan here. Looks like someone really trashed the garage. Over.
Okay, roger that, guys. Keep looking for Stucky. Jane's out.
Roger, roger. Watch your vector, Victor. Okay, there's another manuscript. Function key F5. Alice sees a shadow.
Alice looked through the viewfinder, lining up the shot. Cauldron Lake was breathtaking. Something caught her eye. A figure standing in the shadows behind the cabin, like a thin woman in a black dress. She lowered the camera and looked again. No one there. Just a collection of bushes that looked vaguely human-shaped. She shook her head and laughed.
Alright. Laptop is starting to overheat, but it doesn't seem like we're having a frame rate droppage yet. That was a pain when I tried playing this earlier yesterday.
The sheriff wants to see you in her office, Mr. Wake.
Why? Why would she? Let's see if I can walk out here for a moment.
Alice was missing. I needed help to find her. I wasn't ready to leave.
Okay. There's that guy. Here's a nothing. For now, anyway.
Come in, Mr. Wake. Your phone's on the desk. The battery was dead. It's charged now.
So now we have to pick that up. Let's look around everywhere else first, just to be sure.
Your phone, Mr. Wake?
Yeah, it is a phone. We have these computers from the 90s that actually accelerate electrons up to 30% the speed of light before they hit the
Make sure you don't forget your phone.
Why? I don't like phones. They're annoying.
Have you started looking for my wife yet?
My men are already on it. Now, can you tell me what happened?
I'm not sure. I can't remember. We were arguing. I walked out of the cabin.
The cabin on Cauldron Lake? How did you end up at Stucky's gas station?
I wanted to tell her what had happened last night, but I couldn't. She'd locked me up.
Now let's take a suspicious call.
I need to take this. Hello?
Alice, please help me.
Alice?
Stop talking to the law. You'll do exactly what I say if you ever want to see your wife again.
Who is this?
Go to the back lot. There's a hole in the fence on the left. Look inside the junker. I left a little something there to convince you we're all on the same page here. After you ditch the cops, you're gonna meet me in Elderwood National Park. There's a spot called Lover's Peak. Midnight.
So,
don't do nothing stupid, pal. We're watching you.
So missing Richard Baugh, Brew Dansky, Jacob Miller on a camping trip overdue. Haven't been in contact. Have you seen them or know their whereabouts? If you've seen them, yada yada. Okay. And there's this other guy that's also in the Night Springs clips, right? Disappeared 6/20/07, identifying features, knack for winning contests. I guess someone got upset about that. Alrighty then. Let's see, where's the...
Mr. Wake, can I help you with anything?
I need to get some air. The sheriff said I could go out back.
Of course, Mr. Wake. You can get there through the cell corridor. Just don't mind Walter in there. He's one of our regulars.
Of doom.
I thought he quit drinking for good.
Oh, no such luck. He went on a bender and beat Danny pretty badly. He started shouting like that the moment he woke up.
I don't like the goddamn shadows in here.
You can get to the back lot through that door and down the corridor,
Hey,
Mr.
can you
Wake.
turn the light? The light's on. The deputies, they don't understand. They won't listen to me. I need it to be bright in here.
Alright, here you go.
Thank you, man, thank you. Hey, you're all right. You're a good guy. Don't let anybody tell you different. You know, I shouldn't even be in here. The cops, they got it all wrong. See, sure, I beat him up, but I wasn't drunk. I mean, I wasn't drunk at the time. I only got drunk afterward. Okay, listen. You gotta listen carefully now. Here's the kicker. That wasn't Danny. No, sir. It only looked like him. You wanna know who it really was? I'll tell you who it really was. It was a goddamn space alien! I know it sounds like something a drunk would say, but believe me, I wasn't drunk then.
And now you're in lockup. But yep, that's probably the same phenomena as this. With everything
The early morning light hurt my eyes and made my head ache. The man on the phone had said, go through the fence on the left.
Here's another thermos over here next to the radio of doom.
Well, folks, it's been another long night, and it's about time for me to sign off. God knows I need my beauty sleep. Just one more item before I go. It's been a busy night for the sheriff's department. We've had a few broken windows, even a report of shots fired on Main Street. Deputies Mulligan and Thornton had to deal with two intoxicated young men who were celebrating the completion of their Deer Fest float. Now, folks, we get this every year. I know it's exciting, the big day is almost here, but let's save it for the party and leave the gunplay for the shooting competition, huh? No point in getting all worked up yet.
Yep, they don't know what it really was yet. Let's see here. What state does this have on it? Is it Washington?
The caller had told me to find a hole in the fence behind the police station. There was something for me in an abandoned car.
Yep. So this is Washington somewhere. Alright, here's the fence area. I had seen this on gameplay by Veritas 399. There's the junker. Let's see if there's anything else over here. There's a manuscript page. Let's see. Function F5. So, Wake at Lover's Peak.
The kidnapper fired his gun one last time, and the shadow vanished into the darkness it had come from. See? Nothing to it, Wake. The thought of Alice in his hands was revolting. We stood on the wooden platform of Lover's Peak, the waterfall in the mountain behind us, the lights of the radio mast blinking red in the heights above. I fought with the urge to take a swing, force myself to speak. Let's cut the act now. Where's my wife?
It's like we saw her go into the water, and yet somehow it's gotten over here. But yeah, I don't know.
Alice's driver's license had been placed on the front seat. The caller meant business.
Barry?
Ow! Ow! Thank God! Where the hell have you been? I've been trying to reach you for a week, you and Alice. I've been worried sick. I flew out yesterday. I'm here in Bright Falls.
Barry, listen to me. I'm at the sheriff's station. Come and get me. I can't talk now.
Ow! What the hell is going on?
I had to get the sheriff to let me go. I needed to get to Elderwood National Park to meet Alice's kidnappers.
Let's just keep running around behind the windows. I don't know. Here we go. See, is this... Oh, we have a place for us here that we could go if we tell Sarah the wrong thing. And it has the manuscript. There's the darkness in the diner. Dark presence in the diner.
In spite of its human mask, to describe the dark presence as intelligent would have implied human qualities on something decidedly inhuman. Nonetheless, it found the one spot in the diner that was dark enough. Some light spilled into the corridor, ravaging it. But it took the pain. Horrible as it was, the writer would soon fix that. He would be coming to the one place where it still had power.
Fun. F5, resume. Okay, so that's a faster way to exit that, okay. On my laptop I have to press the FN button between Control and the Windows key, which is a pain if you accidentally press the Windows key while trying to play the game. Whoa.
The writer is a light that reveals the world of his story from darkness, shapes it from nothingness. The way a sculptor carves a statue from a block of granite. If I stop, the world I'm making dies. Darkness will reclaim it. It's a long, hard journey into the dark. Alice's life is at stake, but I can't think about that, or I'll lose it. The dread lingers at the edge of perception. I'll push on. Anything is possible here. I'll write the story. I'll save her.
Yeah. I need to get back to writing also.
Marvelous, Sarah. I just wanted to settle all the damage the Anderson brothers might have inadvertently caused on their recent and regrettable little outing. They are not accountable for their actions, of course. I can assure you that my staff has been reprimanded.
Tor and Odin never caused any trouble to anyone when they were still living at their farm.
Indeed. All we can do is to slow down the progress of their dementia.
Oh, great cutscene time anyway.
Are you feeling any better, Mr. Wake?
I'd like to leave. Am I free to go?
Well, we still need to talk about...
Am I under arrest?
No, of course not. But I need to know where you'll be staying so I can get in touch with you.
I'd avoid the motel. The Majestic is known for its roaches. The cabins at Elderwood are pretty nice, though.
That sounds perfect.
I'm Dr. Emil Hartman. I'd like to invite you to stay at Cauldron Lake Lodge.
Did you talk to my wife?
I had the pleasure of discussing your situation with her on several occasions.
Did you set something up with her?
I invited her here. My clinic is a place where...
Oh, hey, hold on. Take it easy.
And here's my cousin Vinny.
Hey, nobody move. Get your hands off of my client.
Movie reference.
I'm Barry Wheeler, his agent. If you have business with Mr. Wake, you talk to me. You yokels won't know what hit you once I stick my lawyers on your asses.
No harm done, Sarah. I'm all right. I don't want to press charges. Mr. Wake, my offer still stands.
Get me out of here.
Dr. Hartman seems like he's used
What the
to
hell
being
was that
polite
about,
to
Al?
cops more,
We
while
don't need a replay
Wake
of that
seems
thing
more like
with
the
paparazzi.
libertarian type.
I thought they were gonna lock you up.
I had to talk to someone.
The
I
whole
told
sovereign
Barry
citizen
everything.
thing or whatever.
He thought I was certifiable, but when he heard about the manuscript, I had him. The fact that I'd written something, even if I couldn't remember it, was enough for him. He smelled money. And he believed that Alice had been kidnapped. Anything beyond that was another story. I had a midnight appointment with the kidnapper in a place called Lover's Peak, somewhere in Elderwood National Park. The plan was to rent a cabin.
I don't like it, Al. I don't like any of it. It's not good. In fact, it's the absolute opposite of good.
Which would be
Mr.
bad.
Wake! Barry, you found him.
Hi, Rose.
Oh, wow. I was just thinking about you, too.
Great.
I was just bringing Rusty some coffee. He's on the balcony, looking after Max. Poor thing.
I don't like
I really
being
need to go.
swarmed
Great
myself,
to
but
see
I
you
think
again,
I'd
Mr.
be
Wake.
happy about having a
Later.
fan that actually likes my work.
Who's Max?
What an airhead.
Jeez, Mr. Takes a Swing at everybody. This is not her fault. She's a very nice girl and, more importantly, a fan. She even has a fan site dedicated to you. And she was very helpful when I was looking for you. Seriously, Al, what you were saying in the car, just listen to yourself. What, you shot a guy and his body just disappeared? When was the last time you slept? What, are you high? Have you been drinking?
No! Look, Barry, I'm missing a week, and someone's got Alice.
Do
and
you
everything's just...
understand what it sounds like when you say stuff like that? Don't get me wrong, it's a good story, could be a bestseller. But when you start confusing fiction with reality, you're buying yourself a ticket to the funny farm.
Wait here.
Alright, now we need to talk with that guy, but let's first look around at everywhere else possible, like finding the thermos here. And hopefully a manuscript. That other thing I think I saw on Veritas 399's thing, it's a later quest item like thing or something, just getting the guy outside that thing, right? Get some type of permit or whatever. But it looks like it should be a manuscript, but it's just some legalese paper thing. Okay, nothing there. Nothing there. And later, there's a mention of like this, look, something made a mammoth-sized hole in the wall, and it's like, oh, is there a shadow mammoth? So the skeleton of a Colombian mammoth, Mammuthus columbi. This specimen, estimated to be 14,000 years old, was recovered from the La Brea tar pits, the Tartar pits, in 1981. It was donated to the Elderwood National Park in 1998 when the Colombian mammoth became Washington state fossil. Named Bucktooth Charlie, has since become the park's official mascot. So is this an actual park, an actual mammoth that just is used as a setting? Because that kind of milieu, you know, the word that looks like milieu, but it's milieu is the pronunciation I think is, I've heard is correct anyway, makes it seem like it should be something in real life for like the setting, you know.
Easy there, boy. I'm almost done.
Hey, Rusty, right? You rent cabins.
Oh, Mr. Wake. I'd shake your hand, but mine are kind of full here. Actually, I'm sorry about this. Would you mind grabbing the registration form from the desk? It's just across from Bucktooth Charlie.
Yep, it's on the desk.
Seriously, Al, you can't just go and meet a kidnapper.
Why not?
Those situations always end up in disaster.
What if you have a
gotta
pistol
talk
in a
to
video
the
game?
cops.
She's my wife, and it's my call. Can we talk about this later?
No, this whole thing, listen, you hit your head. I mean, geez, Al, come on. You gotta understand how crazy all this sounds. If you're trying to pull a joke on me, freak me out, it's working. Ha ha, let's have a laugh on Barry. Well, you had me going there real funny, Al. You can quit it now.
Wait until you find out it's all true, everything. Especially the lies. Oh well. Here you go.
I think this is the form you wanted.
And here are the keys. Okay, you're all set, Mr. Wake. Glad to have you staying here.
Thanks.
You
Can
won't
you
be
tell me how
later.
to get to Lover's Peak?
Oh, sure. It's at the end of the nature trail. Just follow the paths, you'll get to it eventually. It's an easy walk. Nice spot, too.
Alright. At least there aren't gonna be shadows, dogs, and xenomorphs.
You're asking me to believe that you shot a dude who went poof into thin air, a guy who was bulletproof until you pointed a flashlight at him. You hear that from people who end up spending time in padded rooms, strapped to their beds, wearing white shirts with too long tangled up sleeves, and eating a healthy diet of pills. Al, you make cruel jokes about people who believe that kind of stuff. You're the skeptic. You gave me an hour-long lecture on homeopathy last month. What was it? If there's no proof, it's pure bullshit. Period.
Guess the laugh's on me then.
Al, come on! I mean, okay, maybe something weird happened to you, okay?
Well, thanks for the heartfelt vote of confidence.
All I'm saying is you gotta throw me a bone here, bestseller. What would you think if it was me? There's no way you should be going out at midnight with a gun.
No one asked you to come here, Barry. Either work with me on this or go straight back to New York. Your choice.
It's like it's better than going out at midnight without one. When surrounded by all the monsters and crap. Let's see. Get the keys and go to the car. Where's the key? Well, I mean, we're just going to the objective, right? So this would be where I'll stop, I think. Somewhere around here.
Al? We should go to the sheriff or call the FBI?
Damn it, Barry, they'll kill her! This is not a goddamn debate, Barry. I'm going to Lover's Peak. He said to come alone.
Okay then. I understand. You're my best friend, and I'm worried that you're not right in the head. Tell me what to do to help, and I'll do it.
You stay here, and if I'm not back by morning, call the cavalry.
And maybe keep a bunch of lights on you. Especially battery-operated ones, since the other ones aren't as useful.
Just be careful with the natives, Al. These yokels are dangerous. Everybody hates a tourist, or it'll be Deliverance all over again.
Bless you.
Oh, this place is trying to kill me. I'll bet there's mold in here, spores, poison ivy, God knows what. This is so not worth a 15% commission.
That's definitely an ENFP character. They have SI aspirational, which tends toward hypochondria, which, you know, ENFPs are funny usually, but when they get into ISTJ mode, it can be like no fun for them. Anyway, onward to the joy of finding all the things. So here's a light switch. Can we turn lights on? Yeah, let's keep the lights on for his friend. His only friend in this case. I mean, others are friendly, but it's like they're also gonna probably turn their back on him as soon as they find out he's been shooting everyone that's turned into shadow monsters. Do I need to have a stopping point here? There should be a thing where it says checkpoint reached, right? It should be soon. I'm just looking around as far as I can to gather whatever I can here first. Yep. It's a well that hopefully Samara won't pop out of. It's like, don't watch any VHS tapes there. Oh, there's another thermos over here. On the porch by the hot tub. Some really cold and moldy coffee by the hot tub. Or it could still be warm, depending on when it was made, of course. Yeah, cool looking location. With most of it just being like a skybox. Like some of the coolest skyboxes are in like Star Wolves and other games of that sort. Oh my word, I think I want to stop soon, but I want to see that it says checkpoint reached first. Because if I don't, then it's just going to be wasted effort. Although I don't know if it's as bad as like Dead Space 3 for that. I guess I could find out. But as soon as I started having combat to do.
Wait here, Al. I'll hold down the fort. I'll be with you in spirit every step of the way, Al.
Thanks
Watch
for...
the door now.
Yep. You keep talking at a distance like that. When will it say checkpoint reached? Or did it already and I just didn't notice? Here's another manuscript. It looks like checkpoint reached. Okay, let's get this. And function F5. So, let's see here. Barry doubts Wake's sanity. Yep.
Barry had never gotten along with Alice, but he knew Alan loved her with an almost frightening intensity. And now something had happened to Alice. And here was Al armed with a gun and saying things people got put in padded cells for. It was as if his friend had experienced a massive psychotic episode and was now totally disconnected from reality. It scared the shit out of Barry.
Yep. It's like, this doesn't sound normal, can't be true. Until you notice it yourself. And then it's like, what? Are we all on crazy pills? Let's see, can we use that? Let's find out next time. For now, calling it a day. And I guess I can't turn around to face the camera like in Dead Space games. Anyway. Yep, calling it a day. Yep, confirm, accept. Alright, take care and try again to not go crazy.